Okay, let's put some stuff away here and we'll get going. Gonna do a little short video here on basing these Scottish Knights. Let's get these things out of the way here. I'm gonna grab our basing material. Good old Liquitex resin sand. And let's get our epoxy buddies here. What else do we need? And this chair likes to bitch. Creak and crack and groan. Okay. This morning, and we've already varnished them, dull coat and so forth, and yeah, they're good to go. I'm going to base them now, and we're going to put the basing material on there. So we're going to take, and of course, one of them will have a banner, but we won't put that on there until the everything else is complete on it. Otherwise, we could end up messing it up in the process. So this is already dry. There's no reason why we can't use the back of this. It's just a piece of cardboard, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here. The first thing I got to do is I got to pop these guys off the temporary stand. So let's grab our X-Acto knife. And we're going to pop these guys off. So all right, so we're going to grab so John Stewart here. Just get underneath here. That's it. He's done. Okay. And so John Desolé. Okay, he's done. Edward de Bruce. Okay. They're no longer on those temporary stands. All right, now we can mix some epoxy. Okay. Before I decided to go to this stage, I did paint brown underneath the base color that I use for my ground coverage is that chocolate brown. I went ahead and based and painted the difficult to reach when you've got three guys on top of each other there. So so we're going to have Eddie in the middle and yeah, on each side. So we're going to start off with Edward here. We want to make sure that there's no extra crap on here on the bottom. It's going to keep the figure from standing up flush. He's fine. So's he. So's that one. Okay. So we're going to put Edward here. We're going to put John Stewart over here because he's looking off to the right. And the banner bearer we decided is going to be Sir John Solie. It's going to be here. And I'm going to put Edward a little bit up front, towards the front. So no problem with a fit. Let's go ahead and dip Edward in. Now these are 40 by 30 Litco stands with the heavy duty magnets on the bottom. Okay. And John Stewart over here. And the Bannerman. Now, these three knights all died. They went to Ireland and they all died. So it makes sense that I would put them all together. So. Okay, we'll set this off to the side. We'll let these guys dry. They don't have to dry very often, very long. Let's go ahead and grab our rocks because we're going to need them. Not a whole lot of them, but we'll need some rocks. And the basic material. That was here a second ago. Here it is. Okay. So we already have a banner for these guys. My buddy Greg was kind enough to send me one. And I was all getting ready to do the banner. This is, I printed it up in a couple different sizes. So this is straight off the internet. This is Edward Bruce's personal banner, and you can see he's got a, well, you can't see right now, but it's on his shield also. So these are all done like that. So I decided what I'm going to do is enhance that, give it a little bit of depth. So what I did is, I'm kind of new to the drawing program, but I brought this up and enhanced it by adding shading to it, just like my painting style. So I got a couple different sizes. I think we're going to use this size down here, but this is the original banner on this side, and then the one that I added the shading to it and then printed it out is on the other one. And you can see he's got shading on the line and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So, and this is just printed on an inkjet printer. So we're definitely going to use one of these banners that are on this side. And we enhanced them. And I think if I do them again, I'd probably enhance them even more. I have more so shade depth. I made them. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how it is. Now, which one of these banners am I going to end up doing? That one's okay. The middle one's too small. That's probably okay as well. let's take a look at the, let's go take a look at the big one. Now, if I'm going to cut this up, I'm definitely going to, where's my X-Acto knife blade? Let's put a new blade in here. I think I'd used this one before. For why should I put it back? So I got to order some number 11 blades. Okay. Oh, man. All right, so let's take a look at the big one. Let's see if it's too big. All right, let's take a look at this. This is going to look something like, let's make sure these guys are dry. Yeah. This is going to look something like this. And this is the biggest one. So is it too big? Maybe. Let's see what it looks like with the rest of some other troops from the army here. I think it's too big. Let's cut up the smaller one and see how we like that. Now the other catch is I did a mirror image of this and I didn't leave much meat in here, but yeah, that's fine. It doesn't need to. I don't need to. It should be able to close up just fine with them. Meaning I don't have enough space in between the two images here. Because if I add more, then it'll wrap around the pole a little bit better. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's cut out the middle size one and see what we got. Let's see what we got here. I like this one better. Okay. That's good. So we'll set this off to the side and we'll mess with that later. We don't want to put the flag on now because it's going to be in the way when we're trying to put this basing material on. All right, is this, yeah, that's dry enough as it is. All right, and this is going to be an overnight type thing, so we'll put it on now, and then overnight it'll be dry. Means I'm probably not going to be able to get jack shit done on it. So I gotta wait till tomorrow evening. Except tomorrow evening's game day, so I won't be able to get anything done on that day. Game day, and there won't be any filming. We got too many people coming over, so got people traveling from one of them from out of state and one of them from far away to join us for some DBA action. So there won't be any of that going on. The following morning will be a work day again. So that's why I wanted to kick ass this weekend. Get a lot of painting done because once Monday through Friday hits, there's just way too many demands on stuff. And you can't really get anything done in the mornings. Not for a long time anyways. So it may be a few days before you can show these guys off in their full glory. Okay, so let's grab the basing and it's loud outside. Okay. Just gonna add this stuff to it. This one's pretty watery because it's still pretty new. I've only had this bottle for maybe a couple months, and I've only just now started using it. The stuff I had before just it's too difficult to apply. It's too hard already. It dries faster, but it's too difficult to apply this. So it takes too long. So all right, let's do a couple things here. We're going to need, well, we're going to need some glasses so I can find myself. There we go. We're going to need a brush that ain't worth a damn. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, in the mornings I only have about an hour. So I basically have to get ready for work, so and I got other things to do in the morning other than paint, so it's difficult to get, thank you. It's difficult to get much stuff done during the work week. Because you got that hard stop. You don't want to get too carried away. And then, you got to stop in the middle of something, so. The ground color of brown for these guys to be able to get all around their hooves and stuff and make sure that we do not have any shiny metal showing. So it's got brown on there, which is the same color. It's the first color I want to paint all of this basing material on, and then we're going to highlight from them. So what time is it? 8:30, 8:35. Yeah. This is going to probably dry to the point where I could paint it in about 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. 2 weeks ago, that's something. The same thing that doesn't happen tomorrow that happened 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was waiting for something to come in, waiting for something to come in, waiting for something to come in. It was these nights, and there was only one day I did not want them to arrive on. The same day that I had the game, I was going to do an unboxing on them. Well, I can't really look in the box, and they'd claim to do an unboxing later. So, there's only one day of the week I didn't want it to the game. That's exactly the day it arrived. The reason I didn't want it to arrive that day is because as soon as it comes in, I want to do filming a video of an unboxing. I don't want to back from the game night, which is usually late, to do an unboxing on them. So what I ended up doing was I just did the unboxing. I filmed the unboxing before I went over to game night. So I kind of saw that. So there's only one day I don't want the Little Big Man Studios Irish flags coming in, and that's tomorrow, and of September. So they could be arriving any minute. So so actually it was the cavalry. It was the Irish cavalry that arrived on game night. And then I wanted to get these guys to show up last Monday, by last Monday, so I could do the video and stuff, the unboxing, on a day off. Nope, they showed up. They showed up on the first day that. Hold on 1 second. Yes. Status of the laundry. The stuff in the washer needs to go in the dryer, and the dryer needs to come out. You didn't wash Dina's mask. You didn't wash Dina's mask. Okay, well, I don't think we have enough for another one. Okay. So last Labor Day, I wanted these guys to come in by Labor Day so I could do the unboxing video on a day off, and lo and behold, they came in on freaking Tuesday. So, it wasn't like they were just mailed out in a week. They could have come at any time, so I really hope they don't arrive. Those flags don't arrive tomorrow. And I'm really rushed on those game days, as we play on a day that I don't have off. So you got to do the stuff that got to do the work stuff. You got to come home. You got to change. You got to eat. Get all your toys together, and then go. And it's a work day the next day. So anyhow, yeah, the flags that are coming are ones from Big Man Studios and they're Irish type motif flags, not like the ones that this stand will end up having, because this is Edward the Bruce's personal banner. So the other ones have other stuff on them. All right. See if we can get in from this side. We take some of this material and we're going to put it underneath here, but we don't want to go along the edge of it. And we're going to put it underneath here, but we don't want to go along the edge of the stand, or it looks unnaturally even. Okay. All right. So now we go and grab our rocks and our tweezers. Now we have this nice X-Acto knife that we're using to cut out the flags. We're going to put the crappy one on here. And we need to dull that thing up for that. That leftover paint that I had from transferring the Games Workshop paint to eyedropper bottles. So now let's get our rock garden here. We're not going to go crazy. Thank you. And this is real granite, so you don't want to chew on this stuff. Whew. Okay, that's enough rocks for those guys. Now, the last thing we do, and just run your finger around it and just get off any extra stuff that happened to go over the edge. Because you don't want that stuff there when you're done painting the sides, and the units can't fit flush next to each other because there's a couple of grains of this stuff. Okay, there you have it. There's Scottish Knights ready to dry and then be painted up. So anyhow, I just want to do a little bit of that video that I ended up not using the paintbrush. I would have used that to kind of push that stuff underneath there, but wasn't an issue. Yeah, this is just a short little video I wanted to do while these guys were putting that material on there. And, you know, these guys should be up shortly. And not sure with that, since it was Monday. If tomorrow was Sunday, then probably 3 or 4 hours I'd be done with them, because it's going to take a little while to paint the this stuff on the bottom. It's not super quick, but anyhow, that's it for me. Just a little short 30-minute video here on the progress of the Knights, the Scottish Knights here. So anyhow, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. See ya.